Alright, so it looks like the game saved like right before I left. Okay, so we're gonna go try this again. Catch is still being a pain in the ass. So we'll continue with these two companions. Keeping an eye on the little icon in the bottom right corner. It's kind of glitchy, and the catch is going nuts still. Yay! We got in, and it didn't crash. Oh my fucking god, it's a miracle. Holy leg, though. It's a bit sharp and... Wow. Landing pad discovered. Carmen Imagawa.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically. Yep.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Yeah, let's get started with. Do you have information for me?
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly did you get involved in this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off is a sign of something wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Birds?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yes. Yes.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Not really.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No, that's how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium.
If things are broken here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Things have kept on running this long, right? Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Looks like I've got work to do then. And I got a place to explore, and a workbench, and street access. What the hell? This is supposed to be the crown jewel.
Move along.
This place is in pretty serious disarray if this is the crown jewel to frickin'... Wait a second. There's a door that's sealed. A window. Oh boy. Getting real bad vibes about this place, and a certain idea comes to mind. A certain World War II era force that wasn't very good, you could say. This fucking elevator music, though. Whoa.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
The hell?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Oh, great.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Not really. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance. Does working for a mad scientist count?
A mad scientist? Guy sounds like he's moonlighting. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Hey, if you want an action story, you ought to haul a couple of cameras to Monarch sometime. We'll give you some damn good footage. If you survive.
Unscripted chaos. Come on, who'll pay to see that? Audiences want heroes and villains just like the one standing in front of me. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in, I guess.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Anti-Cleo's facial mask skin cream leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
Something tells me that's just gonna be pretty much a audition to be the fucking pirate. We got the Prosperity Plaza. Couple corporate troopers there. Can't get in there.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Ah, UDL. We got a closed building for Anti-Cleo's Saloon Club. Greater Halcyon Insurance Group closed. Sign right here too. Appointments available at our satellite office. We got Wine and Dinner Cafe that's closed.
Anti-Cleo's
Wow.
organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free nut
Prosperity Plaza. Alright. Closed, closed, closed.
So much wasted money here. Decadence ain't gonna save you when the beasts get through the walls.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Yes, probably. Ooh, that's neat though. That is really close. Is that a... Oh. Oh. Someone didn't do their job very well. It's a clipping nightmare. last thing there. Some guards. Minister's guard. Got a corporate trooper here. This isn't a guard. Mr. Billingsley.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
With less sarcasm. What's it like working in the Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes.
Are you serious?
I don't mean to sound cruel. There's nothing wrong with working. It's just so unnecessary. Why bother? We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Picked up any interesting rumors?
Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting.
Should go then.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about... No. Anything you can tell me about Mr. Clark?
Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
How descriptive?
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
I don't have any Spectrum vodka to give you.
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
I'll leave you to it.
What can I do for?
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our auto-mechanical inebriation assistant.
Aren't you the bartender?
Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My auto-mechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Take care then. The fuck is that mechanical at? You.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience.
Oh, I'll have a drink. Vodka. Spectrum vodka. I'll grab 2.
Hey, you look familiar.
Yes. Here's your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Sure. Here you go.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
I'll leave you to it. I'll go buy some more.
Please allow me to improve your...
Yep. Trade. Spectrum of vodka. Oh, crap, I just buy all of them.
Hey.
Let's have another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
It's a problem for tomorrow. With the BMI, you can metabolize another. Just drink plenty of water.
You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Oh, Joe! He just fucking died.
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
Okay.
I've always loved that sculpture.
Wrong way.
I love Byzantium.
Maintenance
I'm
tunnels.
on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, what are you doing here?
Well, you were just yelling at me. What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something?
Yes.
Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What are you so worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for them.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green.
Could've led with that one.
Please, do take care, and do mime the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Okay, see ya. Totally not this way. Guess it is that room that's up in the building. I'll go back this way and go through the room where the dude collapsed, died. Shit, is he passed out or is he dead? I can't fucking tell. Definitely not that one. There you go.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Tannery and all.
undesirables, and your plan is to sit idly by.
And what would you have me do exactly?
I don't know. Something. Anything. You're the security expert. Secure the situation.
Ma'am, again, Byzantium is perfectly secure. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security.
Yes, you've said the slogan. I don't need to hear the slogan. I need to hear, yes, Miss Inglesby, I will personally hunt down these hooligans with my excessively large firearm.
Oh, fuck that then. Let's go my inventory, pick up my armor. Then I grabbed a standard troop armor for armored ballistics. A UDL armor. So I can continue to go through with my helmet on.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Mr. Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Was the minister expecting the delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Very well. Okay. Go retrieve a package. Estates District. Oh, this is where a package is at, apparently.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Halcyon Parcel Services. Oh, HPS, look at that. Corporate Commander, right there. See.
Making it look easy.
There we go. It's your Clark's parcel. And also, I'll stick my other fucking armor back on. And 29, 29, 38. Oof. Yep, just full on iconoclast armor. You guys are dense. Rowing! Got a package here for the gentleman. Changed my attire. There's probably also a back door entrance too. Heck, I can go in through there as well. Oh no, I can't. It's a guard on that door too.
I'll sue every technician and employee.
Yep. Wow. Bit overload there, fucking hell. Oh.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
Oh, great.
Can't
Alright, sorry about
see
that.
the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
No, fuck off. Wait, let's go talk to this cunty person here. Who won't shut up. Hi, bitch.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Gracefully, I might add.
Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Your grandfather, bitch. What the... Wait, but what did you do? What did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting isn't the same as earning.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
Clearly. I see that.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries.
You didn't earn shit.
But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
Terrible attitude. You shouldn't look down at people like that. What's early retirement?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest and most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Yeah. Most contests have some inherent biases, so technically.
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Beats standing around and talking to aristocrats anyway.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Listen to your...
companion.
What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish? But sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How'd you get the access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Ah, I should go. Before I kill more brain cells on your bullshit. You.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Package.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Yep.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thanks for your time. Minister Clark's residence. Let's see if we can talk to Minister Clark. Oh boy. Corporate guard. Corporate deck. Big fucking building.
How did you get in here?
Hi.
You! You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
Sitting too long.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cheerful. Why would I want to do something like that?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
I'm here to ask you some questions. Call me Morgan. No, call me...
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team.
No, dipshit.
That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Your guards are easily fooled. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
They're not drugs or chemicals, and if you haven't been ordering them, who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Chairman Rockwell's locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all this trouble? Then I'll have to deal with him.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once getting to the Acropolis district, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
No, wait, how did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There
Really?
are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Well, thanks for your help.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
Good plan.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Time to go. To the chairman's office, but that will be in the next episode once we get out of this frickin' little barrier. because it is late, I am hungry, and I have a bunch of videos to render and quite a few to upload. So, thank you for your time. This has been a shorter episode than I have been doing for the past couple episodes on the Outer Worlds. Goodbye.